Visitors to the beach in Ocean City, Maryland tend to use one of two bridges to get there. Perhaps the most famous is the one on Route 50, also known as the Kelley Bridge. It's named after former Ocean City Mayor Harry W. Kelley. Now this drawbridge handles a lot of traffic during the summer, both on the water and on the road. So we thought it would be cool to stop in and pay a visit to the guy who gets it all done. You've probably passed by this little structure countless times on your way to the beach, but have you ever wondered what goes on inside?
Kelly on to the Kelley Drawbridge.
Hey Captain, this is Kelley Draw.
Meet Gary Eagling, perhaps the busiest man in Ocean City.
Yeah, Captain, we're right on the cusp here. If you can bring her up, I'll try and get you through.
The Maryland State Highway Administration oversees the operation of this bridge, which opened in November of 1942.
This little bridge, for its age, you know, it's asked to do a lot. It's about 70 years old.
As you can see, it's a little cramped inside the bridge house, but the control panel is the guts of the operation, and not much has changed.
These are our leaf levers that raise the bridge and close the bridge. These various buttons operate the locks, operate the brakes, and we have here what we call a seating button, which brings the bridge down and keeps it down.
We got their permission to film inside, so of course we had to pick their busiest week, which was during this year's White Marlin Open.
Typically, we'll get at least 150 boats through in the morning and at night, at least. They're interested, of course, in the time. It happens at 25 and 55 after the hour. They're also interested in seeing if we can keep the bridge open a little bit longer to accommodate them. We're kind of a balancing act here between cars and boats, and especially right now, pedestrians. And we're also traffic cops, trying to keep everybody happy. That's what we're trying to do.
And here we go. We'll just sit back and watch Gary work his magic.
So we go gate to gate as far as how we clear. On my final gate. Now we use cameras and also just visual. Now I'm releasing the brakes on the bridge, the locks. And then the horn to warn pedestrians and to let the boaters know that the bridge is going to be open. And everything that happens to the bridge electrically and with the leaves, it all registers along the top of the board here.
This type of drawbridge is known as a bascule bridge, which comes from the French term for balance scale, because it uses huge counterweights to balance the spans, or leafs as they're also called. This design has been used for centuries.
Kelley Drawbridge, the captain, last boat in the south now. You gonna hold the bridge?
Yeah, I see 3 boats down there. If you fellows can bring it up, I'm reaching the end of my window, but I'm going to try and get you through. Tournament especially, we have to get these boats through. So a minute or 2 extra for the bridge to be open, it helps get them through.
Thanks, Kelley Draw. Have a nice evening.
You as well. Thanks, Captain. This is the trickiest part of the whole bridge right here. And voila!
It's estimated that over 21,000 cars cross this bridge per day, which puts the annual traffic well into the millions. A new drawbridge is slated to be built somewhere around 2035, but in the meantime, we'll still have the pleasure of using this famous old workhorse known as the Harry W. Kelley Bridge.
Get outdoors, Delmarva.